How would you like to get listings from dead people? Chris Stafford here, 30-year listing agent. I'm still selling in the trenches in San Francisco, and I've got a great way for you to be getting listings. And I can't believe that more people aren't doing this. And this is getting listings from probates. You know, everybody dies, people. And so one of the things that we can do is to work the probate listing market. Stay to the end of this video because I've got a really important tool that you can use to get listings for free using probates. Now here's the deal. To get a listing from probate, obviously what you have to do is go to the probate court. And every jurisdiction, usually every county in every state in the United States has some kind of online probate court portal. So you can actually go online and look up, say, all the probates that have been filed, say, for the last 3 months. Then what you do, it's a little time consuming, and you can actually have somebody else do this for you, pro tip, once you understand how the process works. But what you want to do then is go and look at every probate court case that has been filed and then see if there's real estate involved. Usually it's a family home, or it could be any kind of real estate, commercial, whatever. And the ones that don't have real estate, you just shine them on. And the ones that do have real estate, you're going to want to make a note of who's the attorney. And it usually always has the attorney's information. It has their contact information, email, address, phone, all that kind of good stuff. And it also has the heirs information. So who's inheriting the property. And usually, again, has all the detailed contact information. You want to make a note of that and make a note of the address and look at the listing and see if it's something that you actually even want. Look at the piece of real estate. I try to concentrate, another pro tip, on only the probate listings or the probate real estate that is in a higher price point. Thereby, I'm really trying to increase my average sales price. Because my average sales price right now, I think, selling in San Francisco is a little over $2 million. So you gather that information, and then guess what you do? The next logical step is to call the heirs and call the probate attorney that's involved with that particular probate case. And then number one, main question is, are you going to keep the real estate or are you going to sell it once the probate court case is done? And if they are going to keep the real estate, shine it on. But you know, my experience has been that 80% of the time they're wanting to sell the real estate. So then what you're going to do, and this is usually the probate attorney has more information, excuse me, that about, okay, when's the case going to be closed? Because you can't sell a house until the case is closed. And is there any information that you need that I can help you with? And then there's a couple different ways to handle this. Number one, if the probate court attorney says, well, you know, the case is gonna last for another 6 months. Well, very cool. What you're gonna do is you're gonna put that attorney into your CRM. You're going to put them to call in 3 months to stay in touch with them, again, asking how the case is going. And then what you're gonna do then is write them a really nice hand note, and which includes your business card, and this is most important that I've found, is include your statement of qualifications. Now, if you listen to the end of the video, I'm going to give you my statement of qualifications that I use that you can copy and make it your own. But a statement of qualifications really is just a sophisticated calling card that basically has your bio, it has your marketing strategy, how you handle probate cases and real estate, and also too, it has testimonials and people they can call for references. So that's the statement of qualifications. I'll tell you how to get mine at the end. So it's really impressive when you put a statement of qualifications in a folder, a really nice folder, put it in an 8.5 by 11 size envelope, get those envelopes from the US Post Office, you know, the ones that they're free, that are like white, red, and blue, they're express mail envelopes, and use that to mail that to the probate attorney. Same thing goes with the heirs, if you can reach the heirs. My experience has been that it's easier to get more information to talk to the probate court attorney than it is to actually reach the heirs. But so you send that to them, they get all impressed because it looks like a real FedEx kind of envelope, and you make a real great impression. They're now in your CRM. You're going to stay in touch with them about that particular court case. And the best part is, a double-edged sword here, is that you're also going to stay in touch with them for future probate cases. So anytime that another probate comes into that particular attorney, then you'll be the point of reference as the listing agent. It's the old 80-20 rule. I have found, my God, 20% of the attorneys are really friendly, and those are the ones you really want to cultivate. 80% are very professional, but they'll try to get you off the phone. And then it's something that is so easy to do. What I love about this strategy too is that it's virtually free, so it doesn't really cost you any money. Number one. Number two, you're building your SOI, your sphere of influence. So you're calling the probate attorneys on a regular basis, whether it's that particular case or any other future probates they may have. And you're getting these listings for free. When I started doing probates, my God, it had to have been over 10 years ago, I started getting really strong listing leads, and I got my first $1.5 million listing. The first probate listing I got was $1.5 million, and I received that 3 weeks, maybe 3.5 weeks after I started working probates. So the key here is, number one, you have to do this consistently, just like every other marketing technique, and you've got to be really good with your follow-up game. You'll want to make sure you're following up with these attorneys and heirs. And another pro tip, ask the attorneys, do they need any information? Frequently, and I still have, I don't even know how many hundreds of attorneys I have in my database, but frequently, like, they'll want a really quick broker price opinion, like a drive-by CMA. And so I actually have attorneys calling me all the time saying, hey, can you just do a quick evaluation on this particular property? I don't even leave my desk. I just look at it online, and I do a really quick down and dirty CMA and give it to them, and they love that. And there's other services that you can help the attorney with as well. So this all helps and contributes to getting in with that attorney and making you the go-to person for each and every one of those probate attorneys that you're talking to. So again, this is a great way to get listings. It's a great way to build your sphere of influence and get future referrals as well. And so if you want my statement of qualifications, and just by the way, you can use that statement of qualifications not just for probates, for sellers, any prospects that you happen to run across, just hit me up in my DMs, give me your email address, and I'll send you mine for free. You have my permission to take mine, plagiarize it, make it your own, and use it, and get more probate listings.